Maker with Health Transformers, and I am going live. I had shared in another live video that 50% of why I go live is to practice public speaking in preparation for when I practice in-person public speaking. So this is my virtual practice with public speaking, because when I'm going live, I can't edit myself. I have to be clear and concise with my thoughts. So this topic today, I just wanted to talk about imposter syndrome and how it shows up. So it shows up in different ways for me. When I first started my business, I first started charging for my service March of 2023. And there was the whole imposter syndrome of, do you really know what you're doing? Can you really help people? Can you really create results for people? Who are you to charge, that amount of money for the service? There's a lot of just like questioning that's involved in starting your own business with relation to imposter syndrome. And so my business started to get traction, and I would have these fears like there's something that was going to happen with my son, because I couldn't have business success and also a healthy son. Or my husband and I were going to separate, because I can't have business success and a healthy son and health in my life and a healthy marriage. Like, I can't have all of it. That's just crazy. And you are going to be surrounded by people that have those limiting beliefs, that don't believe that you can have, health success, financial success, business success, work success, family success, all of it. And it's just a mindset shift. You just have to accept that all these things really, truly can happen. And so the latest thing is, I've been doing some public speaking, and some opportunities are coming my way, and it's rearing its ugly head again, the imposter syndrome. I did my networking, my small little like 60-second networking thing, spiel, and I felt like anxious and whatnot. And it's just interesting how it shows itself. There's another opportunity that is coming my way that would allow me to build a health and wellness program for someone in my networking group. And there's the internal critic that's just, like giving me a hard time about it. And so I can choose. Business is not made, hello viewer, business is not made from your feelings, it's made from your actions. So success is not made from feelings, success is made from actions. Business is not made from feelings, it's made from actions. Therefore, I can feel this imposter syndrome and still decide to create this proposal for my friend so I can help him and his clients develop the health and wellness program. So I can feel the imposter syndrome and still take action. So what I teach my clients, and I have to like practice this myself, what I teach my clients is I can feel the feelings and not internalize the feelings. I don't need to internalize these feelings. I can observe these feelings of imposter syndrome, of who do you think you are? What do you think you're doing? I can observe these thoughts and feelings. That doesn't mean that I need to act on these thoughts and feelings. So what I had to do today is I had to just take a break, because that's a major part of my self-care that keeps me grounded. In between things, I take some buffer time. So in between client appointments, I will give myself 15 minutes of buffer time at least, so that I'm not like booking myself all the livelong day. Because for one, I want to show up 100% authentically and presently for clients. And two, because I need to like chill. I'm an introvert, and so I can't be like in front of people jam packed all the live long day. That's just a limitation that I have that I accept. So, in any case, as I'm talking through this, there are certain aspects of my self care that I need to improve on so that I do get more grounded. So, realizing that over this past week, I've realized that. And so, just looking at my schedule and letting go of stuff that's not moving me forward, and letting go of things that are not bearing fruit. Just thinking about how I'm spending my time so I can be mindful about my time is most helpful. And the buffer time. So I'm out in my car. I am taking a break. I just practiced some breathing. I just did a little bit of prayer. I had some water and a snack, because I can have a tendency to just um, I can have a tendency to just go and go and go, and then I get like wicked ungrounded. And so, it's my responsibility to take my own temperature and to look at the barometer of how I'm doing. And if I'm noticing that I'm ungrounded, like I was doing my presentation in my networking group and I was, more anxious than usual, it's my responsibility to see why that is. Am I getting enough sleep? Am I hydrating? Am I giving myself buffer time in between things? Am I exercising? Am I eating well? Am I practicing spirituality and joy? Am I connecting to my community? That whole program, that's my health coaching program that I have to apply to myself. And usually if I'm not doing well, it's because there's some sort of deficiency in one or more of these health behaviors. So what is my point in talking? My point in talking today is that imposter syndrome is going to show up, in different ways when you're achieving success. There's a little bit of self-sabotage flavor to it, and it's just really helpful to acknowledge it for what it is so that you can not internalize it, so that you can continue to move forward and get the success that you're looking for. So